to, I'm so messed up. November 6th, 2024 meeting of the Appointments Committee. I now call this meeting to order. Please be advised that FATV is conducting an audio and video recording of this meeting for public broadcast. I ask that anybody else in the audience who is recording this meeting to please identify themselves for the record now by standing and state your name and city of residence. All right, I see no one, so at this time I ask that all electronic devices be placed into silent mode. All right, so we have three new appointments this evening and one reappointment. So the first appointment is to the Fitchburg Wastewater Commission, term to expire November 6, 2028. Jason Lefferts? Okay, thank you.
Hi, good evening. Thank you to the committee for the opportunity tonight. My name is Jason Lefferts. I live up on Bel Air Drive. My family and I have lived in Fitchburg for 21 years, and it's finally gotten to the point where I'm able to have some extra time and give back to the community a little bit. I've worked in state government for the last 15 years, healthcare and economic development agencies. I have some experience interacting with municipal government. I was a reporter for 15 to 20 years.
We're not going to hold that against you.
Not locally for the most part, but I have my fair share of city council meetings and that kind of thing. So I understand city and state government and how it all works. I'm looking forward to participating on the Water and Wastewater Commission. This is an important utility and resource that we sort of all maybe take for granted until maybe it doesn't work. We want to make sure it works as well as possible. I know the team is doing great work there, and the commissioners have been very welcoming, so I'm excited to engage. I know there's a lot of work going on, and I'm looking forward to rolling my sleeves up and getting involved. So I just want to thank you again for your consideration, and thanks to the mayor for...
Councilor Green.
Yes, Mr. Lefferts, thank you for stepping up. Do you have any experience in or with the water, wastewater in any of the other areas of your travel, of your career or experience?
I do not.
Okay, but it was a reach out on your behalf, or you knew that they were looking for members?
Yes.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yep.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, congratulations, Jason. You stand approved.
Thank you.
All right, the next is a new appointment, Municipal Hearing Officer, term to expire February 1st, 2026, Nicholas Cordio.
Thank you, councilors, for seeing me tonight. My name is Nicholas Cordio. I've been a resident of Fitchburg for 36 years. I've been working for the city of Fitchburg for the last 3 years for the IT department. I'm looking forward to this appointment. I've been working closely with the group who's been working to implement 40U on the technical side, and I decided to put my hat into the ring in order to help out and get this municipal hearing officer position filled so that we can get 40U going.
Councilor Green.
Yes, so 40U, well, what we call now 40U, has been in the works for a long time with wanting the ability to have an in-house hearing officer to, work with the departments to help kind of, if there's, citations or violations, it removes us one step from, the department heads to have somebody like you in place. You are going to keep the job at IT, correct?
Correct. I will be keeping that position.
Okay. And what, in your envision or vision of that officer position, do you see that taking place during the day, at evening? How do you think that's going to play out?
No, that's been discussed, and that is going to be an after-hours position. That will not be taking place during my normal working hours.
Okay. And can I just ask your opinion? It's been brought to light that some of the hearings that you may hear or rulings that you may have an opinion on may come up about the in-town chicken ordinance, not ordinance. What do you have an opinion on where you fall with that?
I mean, obviously, my opinion is going to be to defer to the experts in the situation in regards to the Board of Health. I mean, obviously, they're going to have the research and whatnot to determine the best course of action. Personally speaking, I believe a middle-of-the-road approach is probably the best bet in regards to, you know, we do our research, we come to a determination of a fair amount of chickens based on, you know, square footage or acreage available to the resident, and you know, we come to a fair decision on that.
So case by case basis on that?
I mean, I don't know if, I think it should be sort of like an expansion based on size. I think we need to come, you know, to a determination of, you know, X amount of chickens per square feet, X amount of chickens per acreage, something along the lines of that, but definitely not, I wouldn't say case by case. I think we need to come up with a clear set of guidelines for that.
Okay, so you would be in favor of making a clear definition of what that means?
Correct.
Okay, thank you very much.
Motion approved.
Second.
Okay, motion and second. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, congratulations. You stand approved.
Thank you, councilors.
Thank you.
All right, the next new appointment is to the Fitchburg Human Rights Commission, term to expire November 5th, 2027. Michael Baltier.
Thank you. I've been a resident of Fitchburg since I moved from my hometown at age 17 to Fitchburg State in the dorm. And upon graduation, I was part of a staff that established we called it a free school street academy called Woodstock. And over the 4-year history, we had graduated all kinds of high school dropouts, and we had a connection with the Fitchburg Public Schools under the superintendent at the time. And outside of that, I had the neighborhood kids playing various sports, and I ran summer programs over the years for probably a total of 20 years. And I also started the first street hockey league, and I know people say, well, Father Ron, yes, he did. He had his league come in after mine, but we combined that league, and it's now the Fitchburg Street Hockey League. And I was involved in that till the mid-'90s, and they honored me with naming one of the rinks after me. Also during that time, I was a foster parent, and I advocated for these kids for various reasons, but they were usually living in my home at the time. And matter of fact, currently I have an ex-foster child who's homeless, and you know, he's married, he's in his 40s, and his wife's son is living upstairs, special needs. And I have a fourth person that comes in that actually has Councilor Kuchar as a, well, he's your client. So it's, I previously held the position, I think it was a 3-year term on the Human Rights Commission back, I remember Yvette Cooks and that group, maybe 2003 to 2005, or around that time. And I also founded various neighborhood basketball groups in PAL. Now, before PAL came in, we had a different group, and I recruited the people that are basically running it now back in 2005. And I was involved in that till about 2018, and I've also had a teaching record of 36 years in the public schools as a special needs teacher and advocating for the rights of the students there. The one thing I experienced as a human rights commissioner back in the day was the fact that we didn't get any cases. And I attribute that to I mean, I hear people complaining all the time, and especially people that are on SSI, people that are, it's very difficult. And I want to be able to get the education out there to the people that need this help, and, to find people. And so I'm going to sit back on the committee and get to know everybody. I know some people on it as well. I know one of the ex-street hockey players back in the day, Mr. Roth, and, well, he was only 14 back then. So. And anyway, I hope you approve my
Councilor Fleming.
Well,
my appointment.
I want to thank you for coming forward. You hit a nerve when you said you work with the special needs, which are very close to my heart. So
Yeah.
you're getting an approval from me.
Well,
Thumbs up.
Plus, I'm still coaching basketball. I started at BF Brown, and I'm at Monty Tech now, so.
Councilor Green.
Yes, I want to applaud your efforts. I want to applaud your efforts, and you are well respected in your field and with your peers. I'm looking forward to our residents who need help to be able to reach out to you, because they all said that you are very approachable. So I'm looking forward to, assigning you some cases of people in our city that may need help. So I will second the appointment of that and look forward to having you back on the board.
Yep, thank you.
All right, we have a motion to approve in a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, congratulations, you stand approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, next is the a reappointment to the Fitchburg Human Rights, term to expire May 1st of 2027. David Roth.
I've only been in Fitchburg pretty much since 1962, which is I'm 62, that's weird. But Fitchburg's home. As this gentleman, yes, grew up with deck hockey. I coached in the Leominster Deck Hockey League for over 15 years.
Again, we won't hold that against you.
Thank you. Yes, I am a Red Raider. But I've enjoyed my work on the Human Rights Commission. I look forward to actually us rejuvenating the commission. I joined back with Yvette Cooks also before she passed away. And one of the programs I want to hopefully get restarted is an HRC on the road type program, where we go into each of the 6 wards with our counselors and have community meetings so they can understand what the Human Rights Commission actually does and can do for them, how we connect people, because Fitchburg is a quintessential melting pot. I love that it is. I've worked on human rights issues my whole life, from my grandparents who escaped the Holocaust, and that's why I exist, to on the board of Luck and deal with a lot of teens through the mentoring program that have needs. Many of them don't fully utilize their rights, as well as, I run a local nonprofit called Warmer Winters, and we help neighbors in need, many of whom need their rights needed also. And I have a background in sexual assault counseling with rape crisis. So those are the tools I like to bring, especially mentoring young people. I have a junior board of directors at Warmer Winters, which is my lifeblood and joy, helping young leaders come forward. So now we want to help more of a diverse group of young leaders to be able to thrive in Fitchburg. So that's what I want to continue to do, so the HRC.
Well, first of all, sir, I would like to say that you are more than welcome to come to the Ward 3 meetings, the third Thursday of every month. Councilor Green was first, and then...
Doesn't matter who you are.
Again, we've worked in tandem before with the board. I appreciate all of the work that HRC does. It does need a revamp and kind of a little kickstart. So anything that you need our help with, as colleagues, reach out. And I will say that it's important for us as representatives of this community to hear from the people who maybe wouldn't come forward or aren't comfortable stepping out in a big situation like this, but I think that some of our smaller boards and commissions are the perfect opportunity for those people to be able to come and have their voice heard so that we in turn can make a better community for all. So thank you for everything you do for this community, not just HRC, but Warmer Winters, the work on the board of directors at Luck. It is all appreciated and needed. So thank you.
Thank you.
Councilor Fleming.
Yes, I want to echo the sentiments of Councilor Green and say that I think you are a perfect example. You're involved in many aspects of this city, so very involved with the people, special needs, elections, and I can't think of a finer person to reappoint for this.
Thank you.
For this position. So,
Thank you.
motion to approve.
Second.
All right, we have motion and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
And
it.
reappointed.
Thank you. Motion to adjourn.
All right, we have a motion and second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
We stand adjourned.